Hey, welcome back, y'all. This is Brett again with another episode of Score the Shoes. This is episode 2 of my series of trying to achieve a $5,000 profit goal of shoe flipping in 2021. Last time, just to check in, we only had sold 2 pairs of shoes a few days into the year. We fast forward, today is January 15th, Friday. We are now at 10 total pairs sold over the course of the year, just 15 days in, and we are at a mark of $323.89, which is $118 more than the current pace we were looking to go at. If we remember back, $13.69 is what we were trying to make every single day on average, so giving ourselves a little bit of gap from that is a pretty good start to the year, and I wanted to kind of summarize some of the things I had sold in the last little. So we're looking in, the main number I want to look at is this $323. That's in total profit, but as we can see, we have several numbers that are in the red as well. It means we have shoes on hand that we purchased this year. We also have some shoes on hand that we purchased in 2020. However, I don't want to count that towards the $5,000 goal against that mark for this year. But some of the ones I picked up, so some of the big scores for me were these 2 pairs of Puma Mario shoes. I made a large order of 6 or 7 pairs of those when they dropped last year. I have a video about the review as well. And somehow just with an error in the shipping, I ended up with 2 extra pairs that I was able to keep. So those were able to be a big net gains in the profit margin. Another one that I wanted to note was the Bodega Dunk. I made a review of these recently. Got the Legend Dunk Highs. Those were able to flip. I sold those on StockX pretty quickly. In less than a day, made $87 on them. Not sure if I should have held those or not. I know a lot of the dunks are going up right now. I just wanted to kind of get the instant profit on them. But we still are waiting on some of these other stuff to sell. As you can see, a lot of what I am purchasing right now is retail. I have been hitting the Burlington a lot lately. I have been hitting Marshalls as well. I'll probably be doing that this weekend to see what I can score. But so some of the other things that sold, we got the Boost Niche sold. Those were a thrift store find that I found last year. We also had the Kamikaze Kemp 2s that I sold. Those were pretty sweet shoes. I wish those fit me. But we are making pretty good headway on as far as sales for this year. I definitely need to source a little bit more because right now one of the big things I'm finding is that I'm finding a lot of cleats. And when I say a lot of cleats, I have been scoring on cleats for sure. So here's just kind of some of the stuff I have on hand right now. But when I'm going to the Marshalls and I'm finding $12 pair of Ghost Nike Phantom cleats, I'm finding Burlington, I'm finding $10 Force cleats, I'm finding some of these spikes right here, these $10 out of zero, these out of zero. These are actually running track spikes right there, but I mean, $10, $10, $10, $12, $12. They're not going to be fast flips. However, they are going to sell over the course of time. And so they might sit on my shelf, but typically they're going for anywhere between 40 to 50 bucks right in there. I mean, I'm listing them on the Facebook Marketplace as well. I'll take a little bit less if someone want to hand me cash. But cleats don't sell that quickly, but once we start hitting football, soccer season, once we start getting out of maybe COVID in some states and people are allowed to go out and actually play team sports, that's when I see some of these going. Not sure if I touched these on a video before. These are the Jordan Cyber Monday, Jordan 1 lows. Only issue with these are a size 18, so they might sit for a little bit. They were only $30 at Burlington, so I figured even if they sit, these are probably going to double my money eventually, so not too bad. Really like these. I wish they were in my size. These are some DMX Run 10s. These were only $29.99 at Burlington in a size 13 right here. Comps on eBay right now are going for about $100 or so. So these are going to be a good double, triple up on my money. I'm just waiting to see if I can get that $100 mark before I send out any best offers, because any shoe over that $100 mark, we're not going to be charged any fees on. Some of the other stuff I have some Jordans I found in a thrift store. I found some Nike SB Horror Packs at a thrift store. And so there's a couple shoes like that. They're not going to be huge winners, but it just collectively over the course of time, I make 15, 20 bucks here, 10 bucks there, 20. That all starts adding up. To get to that $13.69 we're looking for every day, want to make sure that I'm making slow, gradual gains. I know some people are in for the home run hitters, and I definitely want those as well, but I want to make sure I'm slowly, collectively going upwards in the meantime while I'm looking for some of those. In addition, I went and I know this isn't part of it, but just to show Marshalls definitely has some deals. I found myself $12 right here for Jordan University of Michigan jerseys. These are selling for about $50. I picked up 3 of those at the Burlington. But overall, a couple other things that I've been doing. I went after a few shoes. I went after the Chinatown. Whoopsies. Crocs. Didn't end up getting those. I slept through the yellow Jordans that just came out, and I took a loss on another pair of shoes. The undefeated Air Max that came out on sneakers. I took a big L on that. So not doing too well on the sneakers. I mean, the Bodega win and selling those was pretty nice. But it's been a little bit of dry spell what they've been putting out. I know there's going to be a few dunks coming out here in the near future. So looking to hopefully score on those. Those are always a good flip. Hopefully I can get something between me and my wife going for those 10 a.m. drops. But I'm going to be doing a little bit more sourcing. I've been hitting the Burlington and the Marshalls, as I've said. So I'm going to be hitting those a lot harder coming up here, probably twice a week. I'm going to make a trip to the Nike outlet store coming up. Maybe this weekend as well. I have a little bit of time and I have Monday off. So hitting one of those days to go down to the Nike outlet. They've probably had some time to refresh since I haven't been there in about 2.5 weeks. I want to get myself a nice stock of shoes. I'm all about the in and out, make sure these stuff flips pretty quickly. So trying to see what I can do to get these shoes in, get these shoes out, turn this profit. I know $10 doesn't sound great all the time, but if I'm making $10 and I'm selling, like I said, I sold 10 pairs of shoes in 15 days so far, so it slowly adds up. To touch on what we have upstairs as well, we're getting a little bit of bone dry as far as some of our shoes go. We have the Air Max bubble packs right there. I bought those for $56, so just waiting for the right price. I bought these last year. I need to take these back. These were the Jordan 11 Space Jam IEs. However, when I did a little bit more research, I found that they were a B grade shoe, and that's not just simply going to work for me. I need to return those. There's not going to be money to be made on those. I have the Jordan B Loyals, as I got in one of my previous videos. Nothing crazy there. I have the Bape Undefeated ZX 8000 shoes. So we got those still on stock. And then one pair of these actually sold on StockX, got returned to me. I have no clue why. But the Jordan 13 Carmelo shoes. So we're a little bare on some of my more premium shoes up here. And the only other things we really got, this doesn't count towards it, but I have a lot of these AirPod cases. I got a lot of different Jordans, got some Travis Scott. And these are just supplementing the income right here. I sell these on Etsy. I sell these on eBay. Usually $10 to $12 for each one of these. It's not a ton of income. However, it's a little bit of income here and there. If I can make $3 to $4 on those, they go in an envelope. They get shipped out pretty quickly. I sell 5 to 10 in a week. It's just a nice little something income. Because my goal every year is trying to make over $10,000 in side hustle. And $5,000 will come from shoes. Other $5,000 plus will come to some of these other things. So just trying to get as many different avenues as possible. But I mean, that's where we're at right now. I need to source more. We're ahead of pace, but I mean, $300 and something into a $5,000 goal isn't that impressive. So where should I be heading right now? Should I keep hitting the Burlingtons, the Marshalls? Well, I'm going to, but is thrift stores the way to go? Keep hitting that used route? Is there any big drops that I need to definitely go for? Should I have held those dunk shoes a little bit longer? Do you think I would have made more? I don't know. I need to source several different ways. I had a pretty good year last year selling. I want to see what I can do this year as far as flips. So any tips, trips, advice, anything you have for me, definitely appreciate it. Looking to expand my repertoire as much as possible. And I appreciate anything you guys got for me. Thanks so much for checking out the video, and looking forward to episode 3. Thanks so much, guys.